I low-key can't believe I'm saying this, but we're starting season 19 of Grey's Anatomy.
It's about damn time!
From the season 18 finale, I expect to see Meredith as the interim chief of surgery. Although I don't know how long that'll last because we know she's a recurring character this season, which means she might be spending a lot of time in Minnesota, which also means that her and Nick might not break up. We're also going to see, I believe, a 5th batch of interns on the show. I also know that Kate Walsh and Jesse Williams are going to make guest appearances this season. And as I said before, I don't know how I feel about Meredith being a recurring character this season. But hey, we're still gonna watch the show till the very end. We didn't come this far just to come this far. So let's begin. If this episode begins with Meredith giving the Richard speech because she is now the interim chief of surgery,
I will die.
Hi. I'm Jules Millen.
Mika Yasuda.
I think I might have accidentally slept with an attending already.
oh, the good old days.
Hey, Dad!
Hello?
Hey, I'm Lucas Adams. Or Luke, just don't call me Skywalker.
I'm getting season 1 Alex Karev vibes.
First day, who's nervous?
Wow, who is it? 10, but he won't shut up.
What's that?
Really?
I already love her. I am also getting Meredith and Christina vibes.
What's so funny?
Just sizing up the competition and liking my odds.
Because I said hello?
Don't worry, Skywalker. Jules here already slept with an attending.
I am definitely getting Christina vibes, considering how uncensored she is.
Congratulations, you all made it. I see and appreciate your awe, but all of this high-tech equipment is useless without highly skilled surgeons to operate it. It's useless without you.
Look at how motivational that speech is, and it's all her own. Although I would have liked some, nod to Richard's speech.
Griffith, thanks for joining us. I'm not sure interrupting my opening speech is a great way to start off.
The tornado created a family situation, Chief Gray. I assure you, won't happen again.
Chief Gray. I like that.
If you want to succeed here, learn to expect the unexpected. That goes for all of you. Now, a bit about...
Really?
Look at her and her natural hair. I love it.
Where are the senior residents?
We're still working on recruiting senior residents. Our prior class is all happy in their new residencies.
Yeah, so the Accreditation Council suspended the general surgery residency, which means that they can still be residents in other specialties.
I might go so far as to say you need a chief resident. And if I'm ever tempted to go soft, I will picture a return to OB and I will get stronger. Stronger like a vagina. I'll be the vagina.
The vagina metaphors and the vagina callouts and the vagina tributes have been very significant on this show.
Vagina.
Vagina.
How many of those 14 are potential organ donors? 9.
Whoa, organ palooza.
I can't overstate how inappropriate that is.
I have a dark sense of humor.
You don't get to talk for the rest of the day.
I've kind of missed the meanness or the hard discipline that attendings have given interns on the show.
You're saying there's a chance she might live?
There is a chance that she might live.
I'm too afraid to hope.
That is me after watching 18 seasons of Grey's Anatomy.
The black scrubs are here.
Who are the black scrubs for?
For me, for OB, the female body has become a war zone in this country, and pink is a peacetime color.
I love that. I love how Grey's Anatomy sometimes makes subtle political commentary.
You didn't know when you brought her into our home that she was an incoming resident?
So what am I supposed to do?
Get ahead of it. Talk to the chief.
Talking to Meredith, talking to Chief Gray about possibly having an inappropriate attending intern relationship. I can only imagine how that's going to go.
So how's everything been here since the shutdown?
Teaching hospital with no residents? It's been rough.
I honestly just think I was asking how Meredith's been.
Also, they haven't been in touch.
So she made that job official, did she?
Her title's interim chief, but 6 months in feels pretty official.
She's been interim chief for 6 months. They haven't spoken for 6 months. Why did Maggie freak out after seeing Nick? Oh, Meredith doesn't know that he's in the hospital and they haven't spoken in 6 months.
I slept with an intern, but I didn't know she was an intern. It was before. It was not today. Wow, this is awkward.
literally like Derek and Meredith, because when they slept together, she didn't know he was going to be an attending, he didn't know she was going to be an incoming intern.
I'm in no position to judge you on this. I do recommend you stay away from elevators for the foreseeable future.
Hey, you were proposed to in an elevator.
Nick's here. You have been sad for 6 months. Even Zola has noticed. Last week, she asked me for Nick's phone number so that she could call him and explain to him why you never went to Minnesota and that maybe he would understand and come and visit.
Not Zola fighting for the love of her mom's life. Or like, the second love.
I have a triple organ transplant match for my patient, Sarah Martinez. If you'd be willing to take point on this.
Which means more time to spend with him.
Okay. I will scrub in.
Shall we go meet Sarah Martinez and her family and deliver the good news?
Let's do it.
Okay. Dr. Ndugu?
Dr. Gray.
You mean Chief Gray.
My intern made a terrible mistake. In speaking to the wrong parent, I did declare him brain dead.
I would like you to run all the tests again.
This is Dr. Gray's triple organ match.
Oh shit. I love a messy first day for the interns.
The mom asked Dr. Shepard to run all of the tests again.
But were his vitals stable?
He's asking you that because if the patient codes, then you get to be the one who goes in and tells that family that their 1 in a million match just got wasted. Stop looking at me like that. Go help Dr. Shepard.
Chief Meredith being chiefy.
She's an icon, she's a legend, and she is the moment.
Who remembers Meredith puking after her first day as an intern?
This is our family doctor, Dr. Chagrin.
We're hoping we could get your opinion.
I know time is of the essence. Lead the way.
Oh. By all means, move at a glacial pace, sir.
Sorry, coming through. Thank you so much.
I wonder if she is the Meredith of this batch. I don't know, I feel like it's too soon to make judgments.
Crap, wrong floor.
I think she might be, because even Meredith got lost on her first day.
You're so lost. What are you, like, new?
I lost my brother in an accident when he was only 16. But the lives my brother saved when he donated his organs, I cling to it after all these years.
Tell Dr. Shepard I consent.
Never had a brother, but you're welcome. I want in on a triple organ transplant.
Is he the Christina of this batch?
Schmidt, keep an eye.
4-0 monochrome, please.
You just keep getting younger.
Right?
Oh, Pokey. It's actually kind of mind-blowing to think that Pokey has been there since Meredith's first day as an intern, and now she is interim chief of surgery. Pokey must be so proud.
The recipient is Sarah Martinez, and she loves nature, and she's about to be a grandmother. It's a beautiful day to save lives.
What was that?
It's a beautiful day to save lives.
You did not just say that.
I can't.
Derek was a god to him, and Lucas was Derek's favorite nephew, and I do love him, so I hate to keep saying this, but I don't think he has what it takes.
That's Derek's nephew?
God. Now I'm gonna have a soft spot for him.
I want to thank the donor family. I want to tell them I know what they lost.
I'm sure she has a story as well. Or she did say that because of the tornado, there was a family emergency. Somebody died in her family, which is why she was late. Maybe she was at a funeral.
My mom died in this hospital. I haven't been here since the birth of me killed my mother somewhere in one of these rooms, which is why I was late at my first day. It had nothing to do with the tornado. I had a panic attack and then I...
Okay. It was a hit and miss. What if she was his kid he didn't know about? He's an adult's kid he didn't know about. Are we going to patch up?
I need a residency director. New beginnings aren't always easy. You're the best teacher I know.
Say yes, say yes.
It's excellent pay, and you wouldn't have to travel as much, and I would love it if you would just at least consider it.
Oh, they're back! But wait, so if he is going to accept Meredith's offer, then he's going to stay in Seattle, which means that Meredith will stay in Seattle, but then how will she be a recurring character?
Where is she gonna go?
So do you have a medical license? A suspended medical license?
I just have to be supervised for a little while.
How long is a little while?
6 months is that long, Owen.
I mean, that's not that long, especially in the Grey's Anatomy time zone.
My eyes hurt. Everything hurts. I think my fingernails hurt.
Okay, if one of them says what George said when they were all lying down, he said something like, who here has absolutely no idea about what they're doing?
Who here feels like they have no idea what they're doing?
So if one of them says that, that'll be nice. Just ignore the paint behind me. It's because of water leakage. Just Indian household things.
Wait, Ladybug, you've got your lunch again. Made your favorite.
Does her grandmother have Alzheimer's or dementia? Because she packed her lunch, possibly thinking that she was going to school, and she put a remote in her lunch bag. I guess it's kind of a callback to Meredith's situation with Ellis.
Please do not tell me that you are living here.
I'm not. It's just a safe space to put my stuff until I find a permanent place.
Okay, just come stay at Meredith's for a few days.
I mean, they're your aunts after all.
Oh my God!
Have you seen these emails about Nick Marsh's plans for the residency program? I mean, he's doing exactly what I thought he would, but I just thought he would, I don't know, stop by my office or send me an email or call me.
God, I miss seeing the three of them together, just like walking the halls and gossiping away.
So I suppose I will see you ladies tonight. Zola's presentation for the Pacific Northwest Scholars.
What's the paper about?
Her hero, Dr. Ellis Gray.
Twist.
I don't care. I'll show up for anything that celebrates Zola.
Aww. You go, Mama Bear.
Now don't embarrass me or kill anyone or drop anything inside a patient.
Look at him bossing them around.
Wow, what a moment.
Pretty sure this isn't surgical.
Hey, that's... what's his name? The Modern Family guy.
What the hell is this?
I don't know.
Well, find somebody who does!
Worms. I'm guessing because we're nearing the end. I wonder if Shonda Rhimes will return to direct maybe the final episode next season, if it's the final season, or if she would direct the final season completely. That's a good idea.
Hey, I need you to come back to work now.
I make more money here.
You do not.
Not her working at Joe's bar. Who remembers when Christina had a stint at Joe's bar?
1, 2. Chef! Oh, yeah! Oh, great!
What the hell did I miss?
Although she was working there because she had PTSD and nowhere else to go. But I guess Helm is working here because she needs to survive.
Gray wants you back.
Did she say that? Meredith is straight, and I have enough self-esteem now to know to only fall for women who might love me back.
Oh, as a fellow member of the community, I feel you. We gays know a thing or two about falling for straight people.
Initially presented like textbook food poisoning.
It's not food poisoning at all.
Well, then solve it. You and Millen and the rest of the interns hit the research and figure it out.
It's kind of like how all of the interns were told to figure out what was wrong with Katie Bryce on their first day by Derek, and Christina and Meredith formed a team and they figured out what was wrong with her.
I've got this kid, Katie Bryce. Right now, she's a mystery. I need your extra minds, extra eyes. I need you to find out why Katie is having seizures.
I see these tiny callbacks.
Hello.
Thank you.
Hey!
Look at her getting all flustered.
And you're liking the new position? I saw all the changes that you made.
I bet it likes some other new positions. If only you two would rekindle.
It's none of my business, and I'm not exactly sure what happened between the two of you, but she's worth taking a job for.
Amen, Dr. Weber. He always has a way with words, and he knows exactly the right thing to say. And he is right. Meredith is worth moving jobs for. But I think that's what she's going to do for him eventually in the season, given that she's going to leave.
You think the program's gone soft?
No, I think it's finally headed in the right direction.
You missed it. You can come back.
I'm still not ready. But Wilson, I do count you as a mom friend.
This is a friendship I could get on board with.
How's Millen? I don't know. Be there for her, because when it's you that makes the mistake, I won't. You will, and when you do, those people are the only people who will understand. What if I'm not the comforting type?
I mean, Christina wasn't the comforting type either, and then she became the one that Meredith was most comfortable with.
Why does it seem like you're mad at me?
I'm not. You haven't said 2 words to me since you've been here.
I kind of need you to say it here, Meredith.
You need me to say what?
That I love you, and I know you love me too, so let's just put all of this unnecessary drama behind us and be together forever. Although I think that's going to happen because she's going to leave.
The program shut down, and we lost a patient, and you didn't have my back. You know how many people I've lost in my life. And when I watched you walk away, and I thought I lost you, then I went numb. I know I'm still in love with you.
So pick her, choose her, love her. It makes so much sense that she would stop talking to him because she thought that he was just going to be another person in her life who was going to leave. Because that's all that Meredith's ever known.
I know my life is crazy, and I know I can't stop people from coming in the door every 5 minutes and interrupting absolutely everything I do. But I do know that I love you.
I began to pass out. Then my head hit the wall.
So if that's what you need to hear, I'll say it as many times as you need to hear.
Oh, then say it as many times as you can.
Can I take you to dinner?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Oh.
But you can take me to Zola's presentation for the Pacific Northwest Scholar.
Let's do it. Oh God, we are such a family.
Dr. Gray conducted 6 different clinical trials. She began a 7th, but she unfortunately never completed it. Early onset Alzheimer's disease can be a...
But not all people are wired that way.
You got it. You got it.
Early onset Alzheimer's can be a genetic illness in which...
I like how Meredith leaned forward because she immediately recognized that she was struggling.
It means my mom and my aunt, they'll get it too. They'll get it. They're gonna die and I'll have no one.
And the tension freezes their bodies until they can't move at all.
Oh God. Not this being the end of this episode. I guess that was a panic attack. But I mean, her panic, although seems rational, given that Alzheimer's did take Alyssa's life, and Zora's already lost a parent, and so she's scared that she's going to lose other people in her life too.
Please, can I watch your bowel resection?
You stay home from school, you keep up with your work. That was our deal.
She wants to watch a bowel resection. How is she already a surgical junkie?
Zola's skipping school again today. Well, she had another panic attack, so what was I supposed to do?
Does Zola realize that she's in the hospital where she met her parents? This is where they first met her, this is where they first started spending time with her, and this is where they decided that they were going to adopt her.
Zola, this is Meredith. Meredith, this is Zola. We've been trying so hard to start a family, and she needs one. Let's adopt her.
No questions.
You just didn't tell us where we're going.
You're with Dr. Bailey.
Who's Dr. Bailey?
I am Dr. Bailey.
And she has 5 rules, you better memorize them.
The Supreme Court went and stripped women of our reproductive rights.
We are making sex education videos to put up on social media.
I love that. I mean, not the fact that the US overturned Roe v. Wade, but the fact that they're making sex educational videos to educate kids. Fun fact about me is that I briefly worked at an NGO where I was responsible for sex education workshops. I conducted sex education workshops for kids in underserved areas and in some government schools, and it was the best time ever. You would be surprised to learn how open kids are to sex education, and not because they think it's something that's funny or something that's humorous, but because they genuinely want to know.
You get the benefit of working with yet another world-class surgeon. Dr. Montgomery.
The one and only.
Oh, don't look so miserable. You're getting paid to talk about sex today?
Oh, cheer up, you guys. There was a time when the doctors at the hospital were given sex education themselves.
Carefully open the condom packet and roll it onto the banana. With every fresh banana, always use a fresh condom.
That girl over there is paying attention. Oh, wait, no, I just didn't see her phone.
Get young people, you said. They'll be good at this, you said.
Oh, Bailey, you have to step up. You'll be so good at giving sex ed.
Well, can we talk about this later, please?
Oh, she's pregnant and she's gonna need an abortion.
Do you remember when the state fair was? Was it 3 weeks ago?
She missed her period, she's pregnant.
Did you always know you wanted to be a doctor?
First, I wanted to be the Flash. Then I decided I was going to be a science teacher.
Then what happened?
Well, my mom died.
We are bonding. I love that for us.
Did you do that just now?
Is it okay?
That's a cognitive puzzle. Most adults can't do it that fast.
Of course, Zola is that smart. She is the child of the Meredith Grey and the Derek Shepherd.
Are you sure Denise came here? Maybe she went to Seattle Press.
No, she said Seattle Grace.
But it's not called Seattle Grace anymore.
What are you doing? Just got paged to the pit. Bye. You don't want me demonstrating condoms? I mostly have sex with women.
That's something we now know about her.
Who wants to know what a clitoris is?
There we go.
You get a condom. You get a condom. You get a condom. You get a condom. Everybody gets a condom.
That's how you teach a sex ed class.
Denise, where's my grandbaby?
Granny, it's me, Simone. Your granddaughter. Denise isn't here, remember?
Oh, that's her grandmother. I totally forgot. Oh yeah, she was forgetful even in the previous episode.
I'm not Denise, Granny. I'm Simone.
No.
Mom died, remember? I'm sorry.
And Meredith just saw her. I guess Meredith is going to be the one offering her some empathy because we know about her experience with Ellis.
How can I help you?
Can you help me find my daughter?
I would love to help you find your daughter.
Meredith knows exactly what to do.
There are 11 erogenous zones on the female body. The ear, the neck, the armpit.
Wait, what, the armpits?
Take note, Owen.
The back of the knees, the scalp.
Have you ever had someone lick the back of your knees before?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Are we gonna be a thing? I wonder.
How long?
2 years. Got a lot worse last 6 months.
I put every effort I could into matching across the country so I wouldn't have to watch this.
I love her. She's my grandmother.
Okay, we're playing some familiar music in the background. The music that played all throughout the 11th season when we were exploring more of Ellis's storyline. I guess if the shoe fits.
It might be helpful if you don't tell her that her daughter died. Living in her reality is the most humane option.
I don't think I have it in me.
You'll find it. I really feel your pain, Griffith.
Meredith. It only seems like yesterday when she was struggling with Ellis's Alzheimer's.
Mayor, based on Kai's time with her, Zola is extremely gifted, which could explain the panic attacks.
When giftedness is undiagnosed, it can contribute to behavioral issues.
Wow, that is so not why I thought she was having panic attacks.
Porn is to actual human sex as the Fast and the Furious is to actual human driving.
Damn. That's an amazing example.
Did you have the baby already? Can I see her?
Not yet. The doctors are cleaning her up.
You wanna sit with us while you wait?
Let me play a couple hands.
Don't go easy on her, Mrs. Ward.
Now he knows her secret. I wonder if she'll get to know his.
We're making reels. Just dance and point.
We need energy, people. It's for the kids.
Oh, you know who would be making the best dance reels? Meredith and Christina.
So when do you think we'll see you again?
How does tomorrow sound?
Hey, yo.
Like, I just can't sit idly by while my daughter doesn't have the same rights as her brothers.
She's her daughter.
Well, Meredith's still interim chief. She's just waiting on you.
No, I don't want chief. I want to teach and cut 40 hours a week and then go home to my family without the added stress.
Then I wonder who will become the next chief once even Meredith leaves.
You're not gonna tell everyone, right? I don't want to be the broken home girl. It's bad enough the chief knows.
I think people just try and help.
I know you're a shepherd.
She already knows.
Did you tell anyone?
Not yet. I'll keep your secret if you keep mine.
Let's go, besties.
When done properly and consensually, sex can be medicine.
Are we gonna explore her erogenous zones, her armpits?
Okay.
Yeah.
Owen has always been so rough, even with Christina. Am I the only one who's noticed that?
But sex without connection can leave you feeling empty.
I learned about the erogenous zones today.
Hers is Pete.
Because truly, it's about connection.
Are they gonna be the Alex and Izzy of this group?
It's just this once.
Agreed.
Sure.
Brace yourself for the whiplash.
He's going for the armpit. Are we gonna have a thing too? Or are we gonna be more like Meredith and Alex? This episode is called Haunted. What will we be haunted by?
How many people die every year from medical mistakes?
Oh, it's Halloween! That's why we're haunted.
Mistakes include misdiagnoses, hospital-acquired infections.
Oh, we're still exploring her armpits.
Oh, Schmidt, Miss Rose needs an NG too.
I already put that in.
She pulled it out.
Is she dressed like somebody from Star Wars? Because we know she likes Star Wars.
Well, so I like science fiction. Somebody got a problem with that?
No.
Hey, and don't forget Weber's pumpkin carving contest, Dr. Schmidt. I wasn't invited to that.
Wasn't there an annual Seattle pumpkin carving contest that brought in a lot of patients?
Today is a holiday, which means the pit will be overrun. You've got the usual drunken stupidity.
And then you've got Seattle's annual chainsaw pumpkin carving contest. I love this city.
All I have to say is that this is hard work. I've worked hard for a long time.
First year script room freak out. Someone posted it this morning. It's all over the place.
Oh, maybe she lost a patient?
Well, she lost something.
Her privacy.
Is it her?
Every year, Dr. Hunt runs a trauma training session, usually in the parking lot with dummies.
And with Rain and April and Alex fighting for victory.
Blue team wins!
Blue team wins!
Yeah! Fresh tissue cadaver. Real body, fake blood.
No, that is a fake body.
And trick or treat. We'll go to dermatology.
Kind of reminds me of when George wanted to show that kid A- surgery to sort of desensitize him because he was fearful. But then when they entered the OR, they saw a guy with his face off.
Where'd that guy's face go?
You lost O'Malley?
Sorry. No, wait, I wanna see the guy with no face!
Griffith.
She was checking her phone. Is it related to that leaked video and wasn't her?
My name is Dr. Miranda Bailey. Despite how I look, I do work here. I'm also a mother.
Please just save my son. I can't lose him.
Come here, you need a hug. You're sweet. And you're hot.
Is there someone walking around Seattle today stabbing hot guys in the chest?
Yasuda, it's a training exercise.
If I had known that you would just stab them in the chest, I would never.
Ellen, we are not monsters, we are doctors.
I'm getting Izzy vibes from her because when Hunt was doing this trauma exercise with the original interns who at the time were residents and there were pigs and Hunt stabbed them and Izzy refused to participate.
You stabbed them!
So we can save them.
We can practice on surgical mannequins. We can learn to do the exact same stuff.
Does that mean you're out?
Yeah, I'm out.
I had to endure a certain faculty member regularly making hostile comments about patients of color. Apparently, I was perceived as aggressive. After they told me to leave, I did get angry, and I was sleep deprived, and I...
She took her anger out. Griffith. It's like she can't catch a break with her grandmother and with this video.
But when the program closed, no one found me a residency in another department. I walked out and nothing. I appreciate you coming here, Dr. Weber. It's going to take a lot more than that to convince me to come back.
Helm. When did you become such a grown-up? Love this growth for her.
Sola.
Mom,
What happened?
sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. I will come and pick you up.
Oh, get off the phone.
Okay, I will stay on the phone with you.
Okay, I'll drive.
Sorry.
Don't be sorry. Oh, Sola.
I only saw it because Millie was such a beast with the suction, which Quan was constantly reminding her about after Yasuda widened the incision.
You used all the hands around you.
He's the one scrubbing in. He's the Gunther?
Who'd have thought it? Avery's the Gunther.
What the hell happened?
Yang almost killed Karev, and Avery's the Gunther.
Avery?
Oh, he's a team player. I'm developing a soft spot for him.
Hey, you still love her? My wife? Yeah. Yeah, of course. Don't reach the point where the resentment takes over.
Owen and Teddy better not separate or get a divorce. Just saying, Grey's Anatomy writers.
That's you?
Yes.
You're Bam Bam.
Could think of better names, but...
Yes. Does anyone want to grab breakfast?
Oh,
Like, together?
Yeah, we're besties now.
Why is this happening to me? When is it gonna get better?
Just need to find you the right school, the right teachers, even if we have to look a little further than Seattle.
So that might also be why they moved to Minnesota. So it might not actually be for Meredith's job. It might be for Zola that they'll move.
Blank's team has one of the best science programs in the country. We're in Boston. Let's just check it out so you can make an informed decision.
It's kind of crazy if you think about how after Ellis gave birth to Maggie, or actually before she gave birth to Maggie, when she found out she was pregnant with Maggie, she took Meredith to Boston.
I remember moving to Boston, and I remember her belly getting big, and I went to the hospital, and I heard a baby cry, and then we went home, and her belly wasn't big anymore.
And I forgot, but did Meredith also go to Boston when she went away for a while after Derek died?
I sort of ran away. My wife died, took my kids, went to the furthest place I could think of.
I did the same exact thing.
Where'd you run to?
San Diego. They mine from years of practice to make quick and effective decisions.
Where are we going?
And she loves having a couple of doctors coming to volunteer even more. Now, patients from Idaho have been flooding the place ever since the state restricted abortion.
This also kind of reminds me of the episode where Bailey, Arizona, and Joe went to that prison to help that pregnant woman give birth.
We can shift gears more easily when it's needed.
Oh, come on.
Oh, get out of the way.
Hey, you're terminating lives and you know better. You're killing babies. You're a baby killer because abortion is murder.
Pro-life, my ass. They're only pro-life up until birth. After birth, they don't give a shit.
Do not lie!
Hey, how was the bus?
Fine, but I took it for a reason.
They're actually cousins because Amelia is his aunt. It still blows my mind.
I can't say good morning.
You did, right after you woke me up to make lunches for Alice and Bailey.
Oh, he packed lunches for his cousins.
I have an emergency. I would ask any trusted intern to do this.
Okay.
Scout is so cute.
Is this where the family reunion is happening? And by family, I mean my #work family. You want a photo? Let's get one.
It's been a while since we've seen Catherine, but hey, Avery. Oh, and also, Tom is there.
Should I text you to tell you I'm here?
Oh, hey.
My heart swells up when I see them back together.
She's afraid that I will get it, that Maggie will get it. I stay up every night just reading pages and pages and pages about Alzheimer's.
What if you do cure Alzheimer's? What if she actually gets back into it, into her research and the clinical trials to find a cure for Alzheimer's? Also, it's so heartwarming to see how caring she is towards Zola because, of course, Ellis or Thatcher, they weren't that caring for her.
What if it wasn't ridiculous?
What?
What if you try to cure Alzheimer's?
That's what I said.
Tom, could you just please tell me about my scans?
It's not the news we wanted.
Oh, come on.
I could never move to Boston if she didn't want to. I mean, she's been through so much. She lost her birth family, her birth country. Her father died. I almost died.
And something I'd actually forgotten about, that Zola was an orphan. For some reason in the back of my mind, I always wondered if they'd ever show Meredith meeting Zola's birth family, but no, they're not alive. So if you think about it, Zola's lost a lot of people already in her life, much like her mother.
Okay, I hear you. I love you both. Not exactly gonna give up on this entirely, okay? Not just yet.
Aww, he loves Meredith and Zola. What a good Uncle Jackson.
Maybe it's not an accident that you're up all night researching Alzheimer's. You kind of think you're having a breakthrough rather than a breakdown.
Wow, that was profound. And that might actually just be true.
Once upon a time, I did want to cure Alzheimer's. But what if it fails?
Oh, it's probably gonna fail. But I mean, you can definitely move the needle. That means something. Zola sees that her mom is doing everything she can to cure Alzheimer's. I mean, that's pretty amazing.
And she actually might find comfort in that her mom is fighting against the disease she thinks she's going to get.
Bye, Zola. Hope we see you again. Bye, Matisse. Bye, Sonata. Bye-bye.
Well, she's definitely found friends here.
They seem so nice.
I guess we're moving.
Did you know lobsters can be yellow or blue? Just depends on their pigment protein.
Did you learn that at the aquarium?
Bookland's team has a marine science lab.
She might even be smarter than Meredith, if we're being honest.
What if we move and I still have panic attacks? We'll have left Seattle for nothing, and you would have given up your job. You run a hospital. People depend on you.
What if I told you Uncle Jackson offered me a job here in Boston, working on a cure for Alzheimer's?
What do we think?
What if I decide I don't want to be a doctor?
That's completely fine.
Zola telling her that she possibly might not want to be a doctor and she's okay with that. It makes me think of how in that episode where Ellis became lucid, it was implied she wasn't initially okay with Meredith not wanting to be a doctor, but then she affirmed to Ellis that she did become a doctor.
The last thing I remember is the fight we had. And listen, if you don't want to go to medical school, that is fine. It is your life. Just take me home.
I went to medical school.
I want to go home, Meredith.
And here we have Meredith supporting her daughter irrespective of what she wants to become.
You have always been and will always be extraordinary.
We know that reference.
I love it here. I want to sign up for a robotics team. And I want to be in the orchestra. Can I please take cello lessons when we move?
You can take cello lessons when we move.
We're moving. So we're not moving to Minnesota, we're moving to Boston. Hey, hello April. Who is she texting? That's a nice story arc to justify Ellen Pompeo's absence while she films another show. It's a nice story arc for Meredith. Uh-oh. Is there going to be a storm? Storms do not have a good reputation on Grace.
It produces enough wattage to power anything in your house.
Oh! I can't believe she's writing a resignation letter. A resignation email. It is with mixed emotions that I write to you today. As some of you may have already heard, I've received and accepted an exciting offer from the Fox Foundation that will require me to relocate to Boston. More details will be forthcoming, but for the moment I felt it necessary to inform all of you that the Chief of Surgery position, which it has been my honor to something, will soon be changing hands. Sincerely, Dr. Meredith Gray, Chief of Surgery, Graceville Memorial Hospital.
I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, so if you want to come, I have a Whipple with Nick.
How's he taking the news?
We're not talking about it.
Yeah, now that I think of it, since Meredith is moving to Boston and not Minnesota, I wonder what's gonna happen to her and Nick.
Everything's fine.
No, it's not fine. It's Grey's Anatomy, it's not fine.
Go get a smell.
All right, slowly, slowly.
Nice and easy.
Oh, when they play around with the opening credits, you know it's gonna be bad.
I'm scared.
Zola, we're gonna go start upstairs in the attic. Can you keep an eye on those maniacs and stay inside?
The odds of being struck by lightning are only 1 in 15,000.
We did have that one patient on Grey's Anatomy who got struck by lightning.
Okay, multiple burn victims. 2 with paralysis, 3 with vision loss, 1 blown eardrums, and 1 dislocated hip.
House fire? Explosion?
Act of God.
Act of God?
Yeah, lightning strike.
I'm prepared for every outcome, but my readers are not. My readers deserve an end to her story.
I wonder if that's the Grey's Anatomy writers talking to us about Meredith, because it seems like we're nearing, I don't think we're actually nearing her end, but yeah, we might be pressing pause for a while.
I hate this new board. I'm getting rid of this.
Oh, that's a high-tech board. That is not the whiteboard we're used to seeing.
Let's get a full set of labs. CBC, troponins, a comprehensive metabolic panel, also 12-lead EKGs to check for arrhythmias.
Hey, I was gonna say all that.
And why didn't you?
Come on, Izzy. We gotta step it up. Alex can't outshine us.
You don't consider me part of your life?
Of course you're part of my
You
life.
took the Boston job without even talking, without even thinking of talking to me. Your family needs it, but it sucks.
I do get Meredith's point of view because she has to put Zola first, so she has to move, but I also get Nick's point of view because he feels like he's been left in this gray area without a heads up.
Oh, wow. I haven't seen this in years. Remember I told you about this? This is the post-it note that Meredith and Derek wrote their vows on.
Oh, not the post-it note. Not the post-it note.
I'm going to hold on to this. No way I'm letting her accidentally throw it away.
She better not forget it, though.
I would never give up cardio. I would never, ever give up my passion for you.
You are my passion, Maggie.
Okay. What the fuck? I was gonna say that Maggie, it's okay. Different people can have different priorities, but like...
What the fuck? You need to take your hands out of the field right away, Meredith. There's a report of a fire at your address. I tried calling Winston and Maggie, but they didn't answer.
My kids.
I told you everything I know.
Deep breaths, deep breaths. This woman has already lost enough.
What happened? Oh my God.
We were upstairs and lightning struck the house.
We got the kids, we came down, got outside as quickly as we could.
We wanted to go back in and take some boxes, but the fire...
Not the post-it. We're gonna lose the post-it.
Watching you work today, I mean, you changed me. You are a badass boss lady surgeon, and I want to be you when I grow up. Is it disrespectful to call you a badass or a boss lady?
It's much appreciated.
It's what Christina would have done. And in fact, she did fight for Altman when she was about to leave.
Wait. No one has ever believed in me like this. You believe in me more than I do, and I need that. I'm gonna die here without that.
Actually, I was gonna say maybe you should apply to chief.
That's not a bad idea at all. She'd make an excellent chief, by the way.
Many great things start small, Wilson. This clinic will be one of them.
Is that her mom's name? Bailey's mom's name?
Elena Bailey?
Oh, my mom. She spent her life fighting to make sure I had every opportunity, every freedom I deserve.
I love that. From the Denny Duquette Memorial Clinic to the Elena Bailey Memorial Clinic. Oh no, she's watching her house burn.
Winston found this earlier. It fell when the lightning hit it. It was all I managed to take.
Oh god. Thanks for not burning that post-it. What more can this woman go through? Okay, I'm pretty sure this video is a long ass video because I'm combining so many episodes. So I will not say anything more. I will see you in my next episode. Bye.